Yo, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Alright, I'm here to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 44, Revving at Full Throttle. It's a pretty cool title. I don't think we've seen a single motorcycle or anything like that, and that's all I can think of with the throttle. I don't know what is this about. Last episode was awesome. We had a lot going on though. There's a lot of things moving at the moment, and I like that. Alright, it gets me excited. But first, before anything, look, I got a comment last time, and I'm going to read it off. From Felix, it's a familiar name. Hello, thank you for your comment. I did read this once already, but I forgot. It was like a week ago. So, what do we got? He says, welcome back. Thank you. On Envy's note, that's his true form. Okay, yeah. I was wondering, about why he got so small. I guess this is his true actual form, and it's a pretty good twist because this whole time they had me thinking that giant dinosaur slash dog slash a million people version of him, I thought that was his true form. And so it's so funny that he's a lot like Chihuahua, all bark, or I guess the small dog barks the loudest. He was always yapping. Envy, he was a fun personality though, I can't lie. But he's off with May now, so who knows when we'll see him next. But Felix goes on to say, Marco destroyed the Philosopher's Stone fused to Envy, but the original soul of Envy is still intact. And I guess, yeah, so they keep their souls, which is interesting. This whole time I'd always kind of thought that the sins and the Philosopher's Stones were linked. I thought that was their life force, but I guess not. When we saw Lust die, I guess killing the Philosopher's Stone in her was not what actually killed her. They just do have a limit on how many times their bodies can be destroyed. I think. Olivier is disappointed in Alex the same way how he's disappointed with himself. He didn't want to take part in a genocide, but he also didn't try to do anything against it. Right, yeah. He said himself that he should have stayed in Ishval to protest the military's actions, and Olivier sees Alex as a coward for not backing up his beliefs with his actions, and that makes a lot of sense to me. That's very in line with Olivier and that's how she would handle it, and Alex doesn't have that kind of conviction, that he lacks. He's a gentle soul, Armstrong, he's always been that way, and that's why we like him. The last 4 episodes are tough to space out with emotions running high between them. Hope you don't suffer too much when waiting between episodes. Oh man, wait, whoa, hold up. You're getting me, I'm getting nervous. Whoa, what's about to happen? All right, no more of that. Thank you for your comment though, appreciate it. Yeah, what are you talking about? Next 4 episodes, these next 4 that I'm getting into between those 2? I like those 2. All right. Other things happen though. Alright, so May, she left. She's off back to Xing with Envy. I hope we do see her again. And maybe Envy. I don't know. Maybe not Envy. I hope we see May again and not too far from now. I don't know. I feel like once they go to Xing, it's just see ya. We haven't seen anybody really come back apart from Hohenheim. It's not like he left us. It's once they're off to Xing, you're out of the show. At least at this moment. These guys haven't come back yet, and I want them to. I want to see, what was her name? Was she Broche or was she Ross? I can't remember which one she was. I think she might have been Ross. What was her rank? Lieutenant? I can't remember, but it was the one that worked under Armstrong, Also, Bradley and Riza had that little conversation. Bradley now knows that Riza knows about the homunculi, but nobody knows that Roy knows. Nope, it's all it's all weird. It's who knows what right now. I feel like that's always kind of been the way this show is. Information is passed from individual to individual. You never have everybody knowing everything at once, and it's hard to keep track of sometimes. And then Al and the rest of the group went back to that town. The one that I always forget the name of. But Hohenheim is there. I didn't think he'd just be hanging out chilling, but he's chilling, man. He's making food. He's being fatherly. But nah, we won't give him too much flack for that, because we know his whole story, man. You can't blame the dude. And I'm just glad to get him in the show much at all. Big Hohenheim fan right here, alright? And lastly, there's the chimera that I did not expect to ever see again, but one of those chimeras that we met back in where Izumi lives with her husband, where their meat shop is. And this guy seems to be going back to go attack Bradley. Hey, good luck, man. I'm rooting for you, though, because, I mean, honestly, screw Bradley. And also, I assume that he's going to get some kind of interaction with Greed, who is somebody that I've wanted to... I want him back on screen for a while now. I want Ling back. You know, I miss Ling. Ling's a funny character. I want to know what's happening with all that, because they they left that, man. So that's all I got for a recap. I'm just gassed to get back into this. So without further ado, well, a little bit more ado, like the video, subscribe, comment. I'll read it off the next one. You know, that all the good stuff. But now we're hopping into Revving at Full Throttle, episode 44. Kimblee also totally succeeded at carving the crest of blood at Briggs. Yeah, it's always kind of been Ed showing a lot of the daddy issues. What are Al's thoughts? Mr. Ho? What you thinking, Al? Oh, yeah. I thought it looked familiar. What? I mean, yeah, you saved this town. It was happening either way. Yeah, it's very hopeful. Al, what you think? Can you do that too? That's the first time I think that I've gotten a kick out of hearing Al's voice and then seeing him. Like, I'm 44 episodes in, and that just cracked me up a little bit. That contrast. Al's so mature. There's a lot to hold a grudge over. Yeah, I always thought that I always felt that she was a bit older. That's really sweet. That was a nice little moment, man. Oh, yeah. Is he just popping in on Father right now? It looks like it. Oh my. He just stumbled across this? This was a whole secret layer where Olivier got taken. Oh! That's cool. Same time, okay. Yeah, they're like mannequins. Puppets. How are they made? Oh my. Dude, so you're just gonna make a zombie army out of your conquered nations? That's insanity. He's got a lot of respect for greed. But this is like a new greed, right? No memories of all that. Yeah, we saw that already. Tell him. Yeah, I don't know. Does Al have any reason to trust him? I mean, he sees how he's interacting with the people like, around this town, I guess. Yeah, I guess, yeah, there is that relationship on its own. You can still explain it twice, man. Alright, finally. Let's figure out what's going on with this dude. Where is he at, man? Oh yeah, that's one of those chimeras. Oh, they got informants. Damn. So he's got a signature. Does that mean Ed's up? He's awake? What is he? Is he in a kebab? They've never seen him before? I guess not, yeah. They just know the name. Oh yeah, no one's ever seen him before. That's why they always think that he's Al. What is Ed even doing? He's just beating their asses. I didn't hear any. He just punched through that wall just casually. I guess his arm's still strong enough to do that. Nice. Got all the snacks. What a eye catch. He looks cool with his hair down. Yeah, I like the new look. It weirdly kind of reminds me, this new look kind of reminds me of Father for some weird reason, though. You know? Like, it's got the, compared to Hohenheim, he's got the hair down. Huh. And wearing white. Maybe it's nothing. Yeah. What was that? Whoa, that 2D car animation? Damn, how'd he do it? Disappearing act. Oh, he decked him out. That isn't... Conspicuous at all. Dude, that'd be so good for stealing cars. I don't know why that's what I thought of first. Is he taking a piss? Yeah. The one dude with the mustache doesn't look nearly as much like his animal form as the guy who's like a gorilla. I guess, I mean, a gorilla is like an ape as well, so. Oh, he did tell him. Okay, good. I was gonna be so annoyed if he like just didn't tell him anything until they found Ed. Yeah, anything's easy to believe. Yeah. She died an early death, though. That's a great question, homie. Okay. Yeah. He was never really human. Reverse transmutation circle. He's an issue. That day? What? The sun? We haven't heard anything about this, I don't think. Coming day? That day. Sound like Attack on Titan now. That's what they got him doing? He's just guarding? Yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah, this is a... Whoa! He's getting memories back? Beto. It's so casual. Oh, alright. Fuck. I fell for that. These guys had the shittiest lives. He does, he remembers. It's not like it's anything linked to, like, Ling, is it? Because Ling wouldn't have seen any of them, right? It's crazy how much Ling can, like, resist him. This is crazy. I've always found it so interesting. Damn. I've always found it so interesting how much agency Ling has in this deal. Wow. What? That's all? Wait. Post-credit scene. Let's go straight there. What you got? Bradley's house. This is the wife that he chose, right? What was she saying? Story of an adventurer who travels the world? I was just seeing if that was important at all. Damn, he keeps that sword on him. Oh. Fighting on site again. Wow. Come on, man. That's all. Jeez. They had to put the little cliffhanger in there, man. God. It sucks that he had this revelation and all that after he kills the guy. Like, damn. But that is what brought it out of him, I guess. You know, that loss of that relationship. Crazy. So crazy. Yeah, the homunculi are way more human than they initially let you think. To me, it's kind of like Ling is acting as his conscience now, you know? And I can't help but connect it to Bradley every time. And maybe something will happen here with this confrontation to bring this kind of out of Bradley as well. Because they are alike now. Like, they are both sins inserted into human bodies. So, yeah, I don't know. These two are very weird to me. Like, they're just odd. But I've always thought that having that extra human element would change them in that sort of way. And we're still getting hints about it from Bradley. You know what we need to do? We need to find another baddie and put lust in that. That's what we need to do. Also, where's Gluttony? That dude has not shown back up, by the way. Well, first of all, I like that Al is trying to patch things up with Hohenheim and that he's learning lessons from the things that he's seen. And he still values this this relationship, even if it's so fractured after all this time. That's just the kind of dude Al is, and you love to see it. Also, really like this little moment with Rose and Winry. I'm glad they didn't do the whole jealousy thing, you know. And time again, we just see how Winry's actions and how kindness can really change the lives of people you don't even have any sort of direct connection to, you know. Beto, we got the name for this guy, Beto. I can't remember if we'd gotten that before, but that's this chimera guy. Damn, he didn't make it really anywhere near where he wanted to. He just stumbled in on this and instantly bought it. Crazy, man. Again, it does just suck that it took him dying for for Greed to remember him. It's wild. And this army that he found, this army of puppets, man. I said it before, like, these things are pretty freakish, but I do want to see them eventually get used because the design of them it's just cool. It's obviously it's scary, but it's cool. Like, it looks like they look dead. They look like corpses, you know, fitting for what's essentially just zombie slaves of the people that they're going to kill. But now that Olivier has all this information, we have no clue what she will eventually do with it. It kind of just cut away from all that and went and followed Beto finding Greed. So I kind of want to catch back up with Olivier and see what's going on there. It's really cool that these chimera dudes, we have two of them on each side here. We got them helping out Al, and we got them helping out Ed. They're just cool dudes, man. We're helping them out. Just more people that kind of got swept up in all this. They just went along with the flow of things, you know, because they were I believe, were their families threatened. But yeah, I like that. It's just cool that we got random dudes that just kind of help us out. The side characters stick around, like the side characters stick around a lot longer than you'd initially think. You can tell the author really cares about each character having some sort of purpose, you know. A random side character that I just thought of that we haven't seen in a while that I kind of wanted to see again, Sheska. I want to see Sheska again. We haven't seen. When was the last time we saw her? When was the last time we saw her? It was when we saw. Damn, that was a long time ago. I think, was it Roy? Roy was sleeping somewhere, right? Something like that. I don't remember. And so it sounds like, is Hohenheim saying that we just need to kill the body? We just need to kill Father's bod? All right. I mean, how difficult is that gonna be? We've seen him be all immortal and stuff. Yeah, he's got full control over his like form. So I mean, how are we doing it? He seems pretty strong, man, and he's obviously guarded by like pride and everybody else. So it's tricky. I want to know what he's talking about that day, though. I'm trying. Like, do we have anything like that? I'm trying to remember if there's anywhere they would have hinted towards something like that or mentioned a specific day. Nothing's coming to mind initially. Maybe that priest that was Lior. Is that the name of this town? That might be it. The priest that was here, the corrupt priest. Maybe he mentioned it in his episode. That could be. And Leto is the sun god. Interesting. I never thought that this religion ever really would have come back and been important or anything at all. I thought it was just like a hoax, like a fake thing. But it actually ties into the plot. Of course it does. It's this show, huh? I'm so glad that we got Greed and Ling back because I liked both of these characters. It's strange that they're one character now, kinda. They're in one body. But I always liked Greed. He talked a lot of BS, I think. You know, he built a little community. You know, he cared for, watched over these guys. Now they're all fucking dead. And of course someone like Ling would be the kind of dude to talk this into Greed, you know, or out of. I don't know. I don't know how you'd word that, but you know, Ling, who cares so much about his comrades, his people, would definitely this definitely fits him. Good use of a character like Ling, you know? They're such an interesting pairing. And then next thing we know, Greed's just strolling up and off to take out Bradley. It looks like he just went into attack. I don't know. I mean, I think Bradley's gonna be all right, and I imagine that Pride is gonna keep his cover in front of his mom. I don't think Bradley's probably gonna need any assistance anyway. Greed kind of got his ass whooped last time, and it wasn't really close at all. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Ling is kind of a good fighter, isn't he? Isn't Ling a good fighter? I'm pretty sure he is. So maybe that'll help him out here in this duel. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. And you're right, Felix. This is going to be a tough wait. So yeah, lot to look forward to. But that's all I got for this one, so thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'll read it off in the next one. But that's all I got. Alright, so take care, peace out, and I'll see you later, alright?